Hey there guys, this is Purple Ninja Link, and welcome back to the Terraria Fishing Run. Last time, we fought Skeletron, and some other progress that I don't totally remember, to be honest. It's been a few weeks. But today, we're gonna go into the dungeon. Yeah, last time we fought Skeletron so we could get into the dungeon. We also bought this thing, which is cool. Oh cool, a raincoat. That was not the right button, but okay. I've got plenty of cooked fish, so... The unfortunate thing is, I don't have that many torches. So, the dungeon is a kind of interesting area. You cannot get into the dungeon until you've beaten Skeletron. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We'll deal with that later. You can't get into the dungeon until you've beaten Skeletron. Because... Okay, really? Go away. No. They'll move on soon enough. Anyway. So, before you've beaten Skeletron, the... Are you kidding me? I'll explain that in a moment. Before you've beaten Skeletron, the dungeon, as soon as you go below surface level, the Dungeon Guardian will show up. And the Dungeon Guardian is basically a giant Skeletron head that does 9,999 damage on contact. Not a very friendly guy. So he basically instantly kills you. Also, this Nazar is an item that gives you immunity to curse, and the reason that I am slightly bothered by getting it is that I spent several hours over the weekend looking for a Nazar in a different game, and have not found one. It's a 1% drop, and I got one from the first cursed skull that I just fought. So that's fun. Anyway, we also just got the Water Bolt, and the Water Bolt is a really good spell. This one is shoddy, but basically it shoots these little projectiles that will bounce off of walls. They do almost no knockback, but they can combo hits pretty well. Those are spikes. It's encouraged that you not stand on them. But you know what? There were shiny things on them. So, stand on them I shall. That torch back. I also want to not fall to my death. Do I have I have a lucky horse. Okay. Why there seem to be more spikes than normal here. This is the mechanic. She sells mechanical stuff. In all seriousness though, what she sells is really useful. She sells pretty much anything that you would need for wiring setups. So what I'm actually gonna do is break things up a little bit. Wait, do I have... I don't have the Goblin. That's the first Goblin Army I'm fighting. Okay. So I'm going to do things in a little bit of a weird order. because there's an item that I want to make with the stuff that I just bought from the mechanic, and I can't make that until I have bought something else from a different NPC. And to get that NPC, we have to fight the Goblin Army that just showed up. So we will return to the dungeon in a little bit. Because what this item's going to allow us to do is basically defuse all of those various traps in the dungeon and see the wires from them. So I want to be able to do that. Hello, Goblin. Would you like me to introduce you to bullets? They would not. But I'm doing it anyway. That's weird. Oh yeah, a thing about these Goblin Warriors? It's honestly kind of preferable to open your doors, because as you can see, this door's been knocked down. The Goblin peons, I think, will... either the Goblin Thieves or the Goblin Peons. Oh, let me just... Okay. One of them will open doors. The Goblin Warriors will flat out break them down. So if you don't want your doors knocked down, it's preferable to just open them. Thanks, Die Trader. It should be said, again, that I'm not very good with guns. I have actually never used a gun as my main weapon in Terraria. But in this particular instance, beggars can't be choosers. There aren't a whole lot of weapons that I can get just by fishing. Calm down, Archer. I need to go take care of the goblins in my basement. Okay, there we go. I expect that my little fishing area's door has also been knocked down, so I should go take a look at that once I get the chance. Yeah, the Goblin Army is the first of several invasion-type events. Basically, these guys just keep spawning until you have killed enough of them. And then it will consider the Goblin Army to be defeated. Yep. Jerks. Okay. Where is my cursor? There's my cursor. So yeah, this is pretty much just shoot the goblins until they're all gone. And try not to die while doing so. Is there a sorcerer at the bottom of the lake There totally is. Actually, it just occurred to me, I really don't want to die right now. Because if I die, I'm going back to the dungeon. I should probably... yeah, I'd like to be able to have the convenience of teleporting back to the dungeon. Have I lost NPCs? I can't check. I don't think I've lost any NPCs. Go. Okay, so now they'll stop spawning. Unfortunately, the ones that are still here don't seem to have gotten the memo. I went through a lot of bullets. Let's see, do I have an elevator here? I do not, really. That's somewhat unfortunate. Oh well. So that was the Goblin Army. They're not too terribly challenging. I'm just there. Fun to fight. For now, I'm gonna put this Nazar in the accessories chest because I don't have everything else that I need for it. The Nazar is a part of one of the most compact items in the game. So it's a good thing to have. I'll just put this in here for now. Next up on the agenda is looking for that NPC that we're able to get now. Oh yeah, got a harpoon. It's pretty okay. But I'm not gonna use it right now. Yeah. So, this NPC is one that we find underground. He will be down a ways. More than likely. So for the moment, we're just gonna kind of look around underground and see if we can find him. And I'm gonna have to not go on autopilot. It is not possible to join me because I am not hosting this on a multiplayer server. And since I'm doing a challenge run, I am not including other people in that. Though I do appreciate the question. Whenever it was asked. Oh. Wait. So you can see the bound goblin is showing up now. I don't know where. Not this way. Because he goes away. Oh, wait. Is he up somewhere? looks like he must be down somewhere. Also, there's another dart trap there. He might have despawned. That's unfortunate. Oh well, we'll find him again. And actually find him. Okay. Because he has a tendency to spawn in areas that you've already been through. Or at least close to them. Alright, Jungle Temple. We can leave here now. Goodbye. Oh, hey, cool, a compass. Okay, anyway. Back on the trail to looking for the goblin. It's Blood Moon! That's fun. It's good that we're not in the dungeon, though. The dungeon's not terribly difficult. Sometimes. But we don't exactly have the equipment that it's dismissible. Alright, spiders. Hello, spiders. Goodbye, spiders. I don't need you in my life. Okay. Well, still haven't found the goblin yet. I mean, obviously, if you're paying attention, you know that. Or else I haven't been paying enough attention and I did detect him somewhere. I hope that's not the case. Alright, that's an explosives trap. It's fine. That's weird. Alright. I guess I must have put my torch in the path of a wire. Oh. Well, hello there. Would you like some bullets for your toes? No? Too bad. Okay, riding the minecart adventure again. Yeah, honestly, there's only so much place to look. What I might do, because I've got this other cave system over here that I've explored a good bit. I might go over there. That might be a good choice. I really need to find a mirror at some point. Also, it's still doomy doom out here. Welcome to Doomtown Population Doom. Oh yeah, I don't recall if I actually finished saying what I was saying about why I want to get this item now. Basically, there are a lot of traps in the dungeon. Those traps have a lot of wire in them, and I want to be able to steal the wire. Oh dear. We're good. Maybe we will find the goblin in an ice cave. Maybe he likes cold areas. Maybe I should stop falling in the ice. More at 11. Is it 11? It is 11. Well, more we go then. no, I've given the video a time zone. Okay, he's somewhere nearby. That's good. He's this way. Hopefully we'll reach him before he despawns this time. It looks like there's a cave down here. Or there could not be a cave down here. That's fine. Oh, he's over here. Cool. Don't despawn while you're in the dark. Please. Hello there, sir. Hello there, sir. Your name is Noggs. What I want to buy from you is a tinkerer's workshop, a ruler, and rocket boots. Away! Okay. Now to explain the things I just bought. First off, the tinkerer's workshop. It is a crafting station that allows you to combine accessories. I should close the doors. Oh dear. Okay. Really? Okay, so this thing. This thing is a good thing. This thing lets me summon a piggy bank. There are too many things to explain. But that thing's awesome. It's also rare. So, there's that. Anyway, Tinkerer's Workshop. It allows you to combine accessories. I am not sure where I'm going to put it yet. I'll put it in the hallway. So, for instance, I can take these Hermes boots and duct tape them to my Spectre boots, well, to my rocket boots, and now I can run fast and fly. I can also combine all of these wrenches into a multicolored wrench, and then not have enough for what I'm trying to do. You there. Gosh dang it. At least she's up here. No, you two have to live on the same floor. Here. Okay. We also need this mechanical lens, and we need 10 more wire. And that, in combination, allows us to create the grand design, which is amazing. I'm going to turn off the ruler view, and I'm going to set all of this to faded. So this will allow us not only to see all wires, but we can cut and collect them at a range anywhere on the screen, and we can place them anywhere on the screen. It is a very useful tool. Beyond that, let me check my accessories chest. Okay, I do not have an Anklet of the Wind. I'm gonna have to look for one of those at some point. The Spectre boots can be combined with the Anklet of Wind to create well, they can be combined with an aglet and the Aglet of Wind to make boots that let you run even faster. Are you kidding me? That is not supposed to happen within a week of it having happened already. 2 mornings in a row, I get Goblin Armies. What is this? I'm going to choose to ignore their existence. Oh yeah, I didn't show what the Rocket Boots slash Spectre Boots can do. I can fly. Goodbye, goblins. I'll deal with you later. At least now I can hold true to my statement that I will deal with a Goblin Army after I get done with the dungeon. Also, in case you're wondering, mounts can, for some reason, use the double jumps from things like a cloud in a bottle or a tsunami in a bottle, but not the ooh, actually, there's one more thing I should combine. Will you go away? You can combine a balloon and a double jump item to make, in most cases, a cloud in a balloon, or like a tsunami in a balloon, or sandstorm in a balloon, or whatever. The tsunami has to be combined with the balloon pufferfish. Unfortunately, I am not, hosting a server for this, so I'm afraid I do have to give you a no on joining me. However, it is cool you just got Terraria. It is one of my most played games on Steam, and actually the first game that I got on Steam. So it's a worthwhile game and definitely fun to play multiplayer. Best of luck to you in that. Oh dear. Anyway, because I have this balloon, now I can jump higher and do a double jump. Which actually means I can probably jump insanely high because I also have the frog leg. Some of these accessories are things that will not be sticking around, but they're good to have. Jeez! This is silly. I thought I took fall damage for a moment. I did not. I landed on a slime. Anyway, back at the dungeon. And being in the dungeon will allow a much better view at what I am trying to show with the grand design. I am going to put the grand design... Okay. Vulture, you need to leave. I'm going to put the grand design on my hotbar. Oh, it's a cricket. Or a grasshopper. So you see there, I can set it to place or pick up any type of wire or actuators. And now I can see this wire. And now I can collect this wire. So, it's good to have the grand design when you're going through the dungeon, That way you can disarm traps and also pick up a bunch of wire. Oh good, a dungeon slime. Oh, less good. Oh, really less good. A dark trap and a cursed skull. Okay. This could be awkward. I hope that I can mine this. So, okay, good. Yeah. Normally that's not supposed to happen. Random generation does weird things and all that. So yeah, as I'm going through the dungeon, I'm just gonna grab all this wire so I could potentially use it for other things. Oh dear. So, dungeon slimes are of interest because they are guaranteed to drop golden keys. Golden keys are required to unlock any chests in the dungeon. There's a rare chance, or a somewhat rare chance, that they'll drop from other dungeon enemies. But, again, they're a guaranteed drop from dungeon slimes. So if you see one, you want to kill it. And if you see spikes, you want to ram your face into them, because that's a solid decision. Don't do that, actually. Alright, so in this chest we have a Muramasa. It's a sword. It goes fast. It's pretty cool. Not the main thing we're looking for, though. There is one thing of particular significance that we're looking for. And I will point it out when I see it. Hello. Oh. Well, hello there. This is a crossover NPC. This is the Tavern Keeper from Dungeon Defenders 2. That is a Dark Caster, and they're jerks. I think I'm actually going to put the Muramasa here, because it's an auto-swinging sword. So the Tavern Keeper allows you to play a different style of event, more similar to Dungeon Defenders 2's gameplay. That was awkward wording. Basically, he lets you summon an invasion that is geared more towards tower defense. Enemies come in waves around an object you need to defend, and you have sentry minions to be able to defend it. Of course, if you want to, you can also just defend it by punching the enemies in the face. Okay, here we have a shadow key. And teleportation potions, yes! Love those. The shadow key allows you to unlock shadow chests in the underworld. We've not been to the underworld yet. We'll get there. Hello there. There is more activity in the chat than usual. I do not dislike that. Oh yeah, Angry Bones can open doors, by the way. Don't expect doors to stop them. I will probably fight the Dungeon Defenders event at some point. I doubt I'll do it today, but it'll probably happen sometime. Do I have any more gold keys? It doesn't look like I do. So the shadow chests, they contain some very specific items that are pretty useful. I'll go over those more once we actually have seen them. Or at least have seen some shadow chests. Stop. This water candle thing that you've probably seen in the corner of my screen, it comes from... Are you serious? Okay, whatever. Anyway. So the water candle is due to these water candles. It increases enemy spawn rates, which is why there are so freaking many enemies in the dungeon. Okay, I think I got all of it. Okay. I am running very low on torches. Can I make more torches? I cannot make more torches. What I should do, though, is summon the piggy bank, and actually throw some of this crap in the piggy bank. That's a torch. For now, this will make excellent storage of all of these things. When you pick them up and collect them, they can stack, but multiple water candles do not increase enemy spawn rate further. It's pretty much just, is there a water candle nearby? If so, more enemies. A similar effect can be found in Blood Moons or by using a battle potion. I am out of torches. This is fine. We're good. We'll just light the way with our bouncy light projectiles. And turn on the lights. Before we steal the wire that is hooking up the light switches. It occurs to me that the mechanic probably set up all of this herself. Oh, now that's silly. So there's a crab statue over there. And it's hooked up to wires and a pressure plate. So whenever these enemies are walking over this pressure plate, it's spawning more crabs. Hey! A key. Sweet. Just gonna steal the wire from that so things stop spawning crabs. Because crabs do not belong in the dungeon. That is silly. One of the nice things about the Muramasa is that it's an auto-swinging sword. So you can just hold down the mouse button and it will continue to attack. It also does a pretty good amount of damage. The Bewitching Table is something that I'm not sure we're going to have a use for, but I want to grab one anyway. It's an item that, when you use it, or you can place it, and then when you right-click it, it'll give you a temporary buff to summoning equipment and the like. Which we do not have any of. Oh cool, an Aqua Scepter. The Aqua Scepter lets you do this. It's a magic weapon. Pretty much all there is to say about the Aqua Scepter. It's pretty nice. It's sort of like an inferior version of one of my favorite hard mode magic weapons. Stab. Alright. Cursed Skull. Away, away. Oh, excellent. You may have noticed that weird-looking red chest up there. I am walking away from it because there's a dungeon slime down here. And there's also a gold chest up there, so I want the key. Oh, excellent, a tally counter. The tally counter is another item that goes into some of the later game stuff, and it's what tells you how many of a certain enemy you've killed. Anyway, red chest. This is a crimson chest. It can only be opened after a certain point, well, after you defeated a certain boss later on, and found the incredibly rare crimson key. It has a very specific item in it that is very worth getting. This is a blue moon. It's a flail. I used to love these things. Oh, I'm cursed. They're still pretty good. They're just not my weapon of preference at this point. Now that's silly. If I am already using the chainsaw, it does not stop me from using the chainsaw. The curse debuff makes you unable to use items, which means you can't attack, you can't heal. It's a problem. Just take care of this angry bones, take care of this cursed skull, and we'll move on. First, I want to go grab these torches, though. That was almost my face into spikes. Alright. Turn on this light. I said turn on this light. Kill the enemies. More of the enemies. And steal the wire from the light switch. Rinse and repeat. Complete with the killing enemies part. So you can see that I have gotten about 300 wire already. I do believe this is a small world, if memory serves. So the dungeon isn't gonna be huge. But it's still pretty big, and it has a lot of wiring. I should have turned that on first. Oh well. So, there's still one very specific item that I am looking for here. And I've not found it yet. This item is the base for the crafting that I'm gonna have to do with the Nazar and associated items. So, It's rather important. I am still out of torches, or rather I am again out of torches. Oh, hello. Please get off. Go away. Ooh. Bone wand. This is not a very useful item. Unless you like to build your houses out of the bones of your enemies, in which case it's a very useful item. Because it allows you to build your houses out of the bones of your enemies. It lets you place bones. Strange interior decorating choice, but it's an option. Okay, my inventory is full, so I'm gonna throw some more crap in my piggy bank. I think I can actually combine some of this stuff at this point, which is good. Okay, throw the potions in here. Arrows. This flower. Shadow key. And fight this thing that somehow didn't hit us. Okay. Angry Bones banner. As you can see, the tally counter reflects that. Oh yeah, I should put the bone wand in there. There. Okay. Oh there. Oh, for a moment I thought that was 2 dungeon slimes. It is not, in fact, 2 dungeon slimes. It is a dungeon slime and a giant spike ball of death. You cannot kill the giant spike ball of death. You can only get hit in the face by the giant spike ball of death. Would not recommend. Okay, this is a magic missile, and that actually is going to have some significant use because it is a part of another magic weapon later in the game. There's a dart trap there, and I was just trying to defuse it. Oh dear. Okay, good. Torches. Torches again. It's fine. Can't heal yet, but everything's fine. Just gonna keep looking for boxes. Hopefully one of them will have the shiny thing that I am looking for. This is not the shiny thing that I am looking for. Okay. I am currently out of keys. So hopefully I will get another key. Or terribly long. Hello, Cursed Skull. Would you like some water bolt for your face? Sure you would. Many Cursed Skulls. I am not sure why there are so many Cursed Skulls. Ah! Okay. We're leaving now. Goodbye. Ooh, a Medusa statue. I always wanted to put a statue of a paralyzing, scary demon monster in my living room. Ah, this is something I was thinking. The Alchemy Table. The Alchemy Table is nice because it allows you to make potions with a chance of not consuming ingredients. So you can make more potions than you actually have the stuff to make. Very useful if you are of a mind to make potions. And the right potions can make all the difference in a fight, so... Okay. We've gone through quite a bit of dungeon. Unfortunately, we have not found the item that I'm looking for. So, down we go. Look, another alchemy table. And the jungle chest. That is another one like the crimson chest that you can't open until later, and you need a very rare key to open it. Ah. Hello. Have a sword. No, not to hold. Okay, well. Okay, have a sword again. Cursed skulls are annoying. I cannot see. I should do something. I can no longer do something about it. I'm standing on spikes. I'm going to die. I should maybe consider not doing that. Okay. Where have I not been? I haven't been over this way. I should go over that way. Oh dear, that was a spike. That was the same spike. I just rammed my head into it twice. Fun. Thankfully, with the, Also, I recognize that I am totally not going the way that I said I should go. Do not have a gold key. Also don't have a torch to mark this place up. Ah. Go away. Rat. Okay. Fortunately, I set my spawn point at the dungeon house. Alright. Gonna throw some items in here. This. And did I get a bone welder? Oh well. Back to the dungeon. Nope. Nope. I refuse. Go away. Get out of Waluigi Pond. Oh well, at least this makes us a little bit closer to where we need to go. Wow, that's a all bowl crap. Ooh. They're over here? Cool. Oh, right. There are things that I should fight. Or perhaps more importantly, things that I shouldn't allow to kill me. I'm gonna do this for the moment, just to get it out of my way. More water. Yeah, the cool thing about this is that you can see the rippling effect on the wire as you're placing it or trying to pull it up. You can know if there's water in places. What are you still doing here? I'll address him a little bit more later. In the middle of the dungeon doesn't seem to be the right time. I will, however, fight the dungeon slug. Not a fan of the spike ball. Hey, another one. Cool. Now I have 2 keys. And with 2 keys, I can unlock 2 boxes. Okay, need to go a little bit farther down. Also, seriously, the frog leg and the balloon just give me crazy jump height. It's a little bit silly. I'm gonna put some torches in here. Because I didn't have torches when I came through here. Oh. Wooden chests in the dungeon will always contain a gold key. So it is beneficial to find wooden chests. Oh dear. There's a whole skeleton party down here. Is this statue hooked up to a dart trap and a statue? This is still not what I'm looking for. Oh well. At least it had some torches in it, I think. Hello there, sirs. Could I interest you in a face sword? Excellent. Ancient Necro Helmet. I probably won't be using the Necro Armor. However, hello chest. We don't even have Hallow. We can't get it until later. Oh dear. This is another shadow key. I have very little need for it. Summon the pig. Throw stuff at the pig. I should... Right. That was not the weapon I intended to use. What was that? Oh well. Back up we go. Oh look, it's another bone wand, yay! Oh yeah, the Clothier Voodoo doll, by the way, this thing, allows you to attack the Clothier, who is the uncursed form of the old man who waits outside the dungeon. If you kill him with the Voodoo doll, you can fight Skeletron again. It used to be that you could only fight Skeletron once in a world. And then they added that, and that stopped being the case, and I just landed on a spike. This dungeon goes very far down. As you can see, we are most of the way down the world. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm somewhat concerned that we have not found the item I'm looking for. How much more do we have? Floor in the dungeon. Not a whole lot. I'm not seeing any passages that... There's this. This might go somewhere. Beyond that, though, I'm not seeing any passages that we haven't explored. This room, too. Oh, hello. This is a Goblin Scout. They give you tattered cloth. Tattered cloth allows you to summon a Goblin Army if you get enough of it. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about that because there's already another Goblin Army at my house. And also right here for whatever. But we're ignoring them. I said I'm ignoring you. I already got the chest in here, right? Yes. I'm still very confused as to why this Tavern Keep has not moved to a house yet. Alright. At some point, I really should, like, get rid of those spikes or something. Now, if I'd like to stop getting killed by things. Oh, cool. Now, the water bolt's nice because it bounces off of stuff. So it kind of just pushes things along. Alright. I want to place multiple. Oh, cool. Ice chest. This has another Muramasa in it. This door can't open because there are skulls on either side of it. I think I'm just gonna let them continue to try. I think we actually have found all of the biome chests, which is good. They have biome chests for jungle, Hallow, Crimson, and Corruption and Ice. Since we don't have Corruption in this world, we don't have a corrupt chest. They have a crimson chest. Hey, cool, I'm running. You know, from that time I died early. Excellent. This is what I was looking for. The Cobalt Shield. It, okay. Gonna put it on the ground for now. Gonna make some more torches. And then I'm gonna leave. And then I'm gonna leave again. Because that was everything I needed. And oh right, there are goblins. At least they have fun music. Which is not actually their normal music at all. Okay. I'm gonna try to quick sack some stuff. Okay. Can I quick more than this? Okay, huh. These are torches. Torches don't kill things. I can't set things on fire with a torch. Which is a little bit unfortunate. One might even say it's unfortunate. Others might not. Oh, good. Oh, the banner's on the ground. Now here, that up. I'm out of mana. But I'm not out of bullets. Have some bullets. I'm still very confused as to why these things came up again. Maybe they changed it, but I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be a 7 in-game day period between when these things can show up. I'm significantly better at magic than I am at gun. Oh well. Get out of my house. You're defeated. Okay, now that there's a little bit of peace, I can actually go through some of this stuff and put it away. Okay, the Bewitching Table can sit out here in the hallway. Gonna keep this Aqua Scepter on me. this chest here. Throw some banners in the banner chest. Throw some weapons in the weapon chest. I've got a furniture chest, right? Yes. Arrows are weapons. I found 2 compasses today. Okay, this can stay in here, along with this bucket of water. For now, I'm gonna throw all of this stuff in the weapons chest. This Alchemy Table, I'm gonna put over here. The Ancient Rhino Helmet can go in armor chest. Where's the armor chest? There it is. Going to replace my shackle with this Cobalt Shield. Can I combine some of this? Yes, I can. I can put this compass in the accessories chest. Try to quick stack some stuff. Blue moon in here. I got a tools chest. I do have a tools chest. Bone wands can go in there. The bone welder can also go in this hallway. Your voodoo dog can go in this unmarked chest. This is a statue. Keys are tools. And this is a potion. Alright. I think that that's a fairly good stopping point. I've gotten through the dungeon, I've done everything I need to do there. Next time, we'll probably dig a tunnel to hell, because that's a necessary part of this. And beyond that, we'll just see what happens. However, I do have a bit of an announcement. No. For the moment, I'm very tired. So, this is an episode of the fishing run without fishing. Anyway, a bit of an announcement. So, next week's gonna be another indie intermission or fortune cookie. But last week, to sort of herald the changes to indie intermission over the summer, I played Castlevania Harmony of Despair with my sister. That video, we are almost inaudible because the game audio is loud. But we had a lot of fun with it. So we've decided that we're going to make that a secondary series. So there will be, after indie intermissions or whatever, there will be a second stream that will be Castlevania. Today isn't an indie intermission day, but we're still going to start that today. Gonna redo the first stage because you could not hear us at all. So that will be in a few hours, probably. Like an hour and a half or so. So, if you're interested in that, watch then. If not, I will, well, see you whenever you're interested in what I'm streaming. For now, have a good day, or at least a good few hours, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye guys.